Hello everybody, and welcome to the first play edition of Star Wars: The Old Republic. Rise of the Hutt Cartel, I guess. That's the expansion of the week, month, whatever. I will be at front, and I will let you know that I did not explain much of this memo. I was disappointed by what I saw every time I saw something about it. Disappointed by what I heard about it. And decided to skip it until now, when it is free to play. I don't know exactly when that happened or why. Don't really care. It's free to play. Don't even know the limits of it, but whatever. So this is the side choosing menu. We'll look at that later. First, there was an intro trailer. It was the one with the Han Solo wannabe and the Sith invasion of the Sith homeworld. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one it is. I know my Star Wars, kinda, lot of wiki time, but sometimes it escapes me. So, we have free version, well, free continents, I guess: North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, which we can't join for some reason. Each area, zone, has PvP, player versus player servers, role-playing servers, and player versus environment. Basically, where PvP is limited to arenas and the like. You might be tempted to play a PvP server, but I honestly advise you against it in any game. I haven't played the game yet, but the reason is that if the game is not properly balanced, if the limits are not solid, then player versus player basically just means higher level people will gank you. They will hit you at lower tiers when you can't do anything to fight them. As for the intro movie, it doesn't show up again. I can't replay it. There's no button for it, so I can't help you with that. But as I said, you know, it is the one with the with the Han Solo wannabe. Right. These are my options: full screen, custom, quality, 1280 by 1024, high, low, shader quality low, high, grass quality, in the menu it goes with 60 frames. Hopefully it's gonna stay with that. I shall be choosing the Red Eclipse server. And while this thing loads, I will tell you why I didn't like the game. So, not only does the game tells a prelude story. I believe it happens after the KOTOR games, Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, or even further than that, but before the original series, the movies. The problem is that they have tried to take everything you loved from every Star Wars game ever made and mashed it in here. So, clone troopers, we have them. They might not be cloned, but they look exactly like them. X-Wings, they're here. I-Wings, maybe. TIE Fighters, yeah, they look kinda different, but they are here. Sith Lords that look kinda like Darth Vader, yep, we have them. Sith Lords that look kinda like Darth Maul, we have them. No, smugglers that kinda act like our friendly smuggler, we have them. So, I hate that, personally. I believe many Star Wars purists also hate that. Then look at that thing. Does that look like an old Republic ship, or does it feel closer to the New Republic age? Anyway, the other reason why I hate it is that it is a prequel. I hate prequels. It basically means whatever the fuck you do doesn't matter. This is what happens in the future. We all know what's gonna happen. We've seen the movies, so let's see it. So I'll show you the classes and the intro movie for each one, assuming it actually works, and then I'll probably make a branch off video for each side, see if the intro is different, and so on and so forth. So we have the Galactic Republic, founded 20,000 years ago by explorers and diplomats. The Galactic Republic is a vast democracy led by the Supreme Chancellor. Chancellor? The Republic is a chaotic amalgam of many worlds, corporations, and species. Mostly humans. Humans are everywhere in the fucking Star Wars universe. And they're also racist. You'll see that in the movies, I'll point them out. Which often clash with each other. Or we can choose the Sith Empire. A rigid militaristic society where aliens are subjugated and the Sith Lords are supreme. The Empire is ruled by the mysterious, all-powerful Sith Emperor. The Imperial citizens, two Imperial citizens, power is everything. Only the strong and extended Lord. Oh yeah, also, there is one big reason why I actually hate the Star Wars everything. I like them, I enjoy them, but I find them stupid. Actually, two of them. But the biggest one, evil is always comic book evil. Let's just destroy this entire world because we can. I mean, sure it's gonna create resistance to our occupation, but what the fuck? So on. So, before I babble some more, let's join the Galactic Republic. Sadly, I believe the menu is bugged and I can't show you the movies, neither the intro movie nor the movie for each side. So you can't see the Republic troopers failing at fucking basic tactics. Oh! See, we have the element of surprise, as well as the higher ground, so let's throw them away by not attacking all at once and then by jumping next to the Sith armed with melee weapons. Can't fail. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the second thing I hated about Star Wars. The complete and lack of any tactics at all. Anyway, the Republic have 4 classes, just like the Sith Empire. The Jedi Knight, leaders and warriors, heroes and champions. The Jedi Knights have stood at the forefront of every battle. They are masters of the lightsaber arts, kicking, jumping and flashing through the air, and using the Force to clear the way in front of them. They come with equipment. That kind of equipment, you know. Helmets and lightsabers, I guess. The galaxy has been plagued by war for decades, and despite the Treaty of Coruscant, the Jedi have no delusion about the constant danger. Though traditional Jedi robes range from light cloth to thick leather, many Jedi Knights also wear parts or entire suits of heavy armor when going to battle, because blasters are a thing, and apparently in the future they don't do that anymore. Abilities. The Jedi Knight is a master of lightsaber combat. The Knight's ability focuses on the use of single and dual lightsabers, both as devastating offensive weapons and powerful protective implements. The Knight occasionally uses force powers in addition to his close-range saber attacks, though not as much as the Jedi Consular. Knights who become Jedi Guardians will continue to specialize in single saber combat and may learn defensive lightsaber forms to help shield themselves and allies from incoming attacks. Knights who become Jedi Sentinels become versed in combat with 2 lightsabers and learn powerful attack that utilize both weapons. Advanced classes. Selected level 10, Jedi Guardian or Jedi Sentinel. A wall between the good people of the Republic and their enemies, the Guardian stands firm in the face of overwhelming odds and dares opponents to attack. Class roll tank and damage, weapon lightsaber, armor heavy, resource focus. Control and focus are the hallmarks of the Sentinel. Through years of training, the Sentinel learns the art of using 2 lightsabers simultaneously to create an intricate web of damage that is almost impossible to evade. Class roll damage, weapon 2 lightsaber. Armor medium, resource focus. So, tank and rogue, maybe? And I have to say, I will compare this with World of Warcraft and other similars, because I haven't played World of Warcraft that much. Because it's heavily inspired and tried to be a World of Warcraft clone or killer, which it failed to do. Right, combat role. Whether defending allies by deflecting a barrage of blaster fire or charging in to challenge a Sith Lord, the Knight's role is crucial in any conflict. The Jedi Knight enjoys the benefit of ancient teachings that have been passed down through hundreds of generations. Combining these time-tested maneuvers with the natural guidance of the Force, the Knight is capable of achieving extraordinary feats. Yay! Story. A symbol of hope in the dark times, the Jedi Knight stands for the legacy of the Jedi Order, more than 20,000 years of protecting the Republic and keeping the peace across the galaxy. Though Jedi Knights have served as generals, guerrilla fighters, and warriors for generations, their legendary combat prowess faces its greatest test during this age. Throughout years of discipline, training, and meditation, the Jedi Knight hones body and mind in the perfect harmony, combining the foresight, blah 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 blah. Well, we're not gonna be reading the story, it's too long. You can do that on your own, the game is free. Moving on, the Jedi Consular. A master of the secrets of the Force, the Jedi Consular is both fighter and healer, teacher and student. The Force can be used to cloud the minds of the weak, restore strength to the fallen, and hurl both opponents and objects through the air. Equipment. Preferring to stay as nimble on the battlefield as they are in negotiations, Jedi Consulars avoid the heavy battle armor worn by many Jedi Knights. Dense polymers and cortosis armor would weigh them down. Light cloaks and ornamented robes suit their strengths better, and the efforts they most often find themselves engaged in. No matter where they go, however, Consulars are never without the lightsaber that marks their initiation into the Jedi Order. But it is. The Jedi Consular is versed in both powerful force attacks and close-range combat with a double-bladed lightsaber. So yeah, only Consular uses double-bladed lightsabers. And see how they're retconning everything just to suit the gameplay. I hate that. Consular who pursue the Jedi Sage path will find themselves masters of telekinetic attacks, using their force to knock enemies around and hurl objects at them. Some sages may also learn restorative abilities that use the force to heal their allies. Those that pursue the path of the shadow are able to use the force to sneak close to enemies without being seen, then using this element of surprise to best enemies in melee combat with their double-bladed lightsaber. Some Jedi Shadows specialize in defensive abilities, allowing them to shield themselves and their allies from harm. Advanced classes: Jedi Sage, Jedi Shadow, level 10. Sages are famed for their wisdom as much as for their powerful healing and defensive ability skills. In troubled times, the Sage brings together the insight of the past, with raw power to exchange the flow of galactic events. Heal, damage has the role, lightsaber, armor light, resource force. And apparently the Jedi Knight does not use the force, they use focus. Gameplay bullshit. Wielding double-bladed lightsabers, Shadows embrace the synergy between melee and force combat, enabling them to strike down enemies of the Order with deadly efficiency, tank damage, double-bladed lightsaber light and force. Combat role. The consular powers go far beyond meditation. Huh? And nothing illustrates this as vividly as their graceful movements in battle. Whether beset by an army of assassin droids or caught in the middle of sour negotiations, the Jedi Consular fights with an open conduit for the Force, manipulating massive forces to disable or even destroy their enemies. Now we know. Story, you can pause and read it yourself. Blah blah blah, 20,000 years, facing the dark within. Good. Moving on, the smuggler apparently belongs to the Republic. I guess so, they would. Sometimes luck is more important than skill, but it never hurts to have both. Lawlessness has become common in the wake of the devastating war between the Republic and Empire. Shifting political allegiances and marauding pirates have made independent space travel a dangerous enterprise. Cut off from traditional supply routes, entire star system waver on the verge of collapse. An adventurous spirit who is not afraid to break a few rules can make a handsome profit hauling cargo to these hotspots, but it requires fast reflexes, fast wits, and a fast throw with a blaster. Even then, the life of a smuggler is always a gamble, stacking up enemies as far as they stack up credits. Smugglers only survive in the galaxy by being slick, sneaky and street smart, whether it's with talking an attractive alien or bargaining with a hardened criminal contact. The smuggler's charm is a notorious asset and often the ticket to turning around a deteriorating situation. Oh my god, so long. Well, I'm glad I was fucking reading the story. Living life by their own rules, smugglers are the galaxy's most unpredictable characters. They dress for ease of movement, a healthy dose of style, carry or one or dual blasters, and are always ready to shoot first. Stealth up and sneak up away later. Equipment! They don't wear fancy armor or carry high-powered blast rifles, but smugglers are outfitted for action nonetheless, wearing comfortable, flexible clothing with sub-custom modification. Smugglers are able to stay light on their feet and quick on the draw. And they have cowboy hats. Usually carrying a fast-firing blaster or two. Smugglers have everything they need to shoot their way out of trouble. Though style is rarely their intent, it seems to come naturally to smugglers. And their dashing dudes... what? Generally complement the roguish charm. But it is. While the smuggler is primarily skilled in the use of blaster pistols, he can also use an arsenal of gadgets and tech to help him gain the upper hand in combat. Smugglers use many types of grenades, as well as flash bombs, scrambled smoke grip bombs, shield generators, and weapon modifications. Smugglers who become gunslingers learn to use two pistols, and will utilize both environmental cover and their portable cover generators to avoid enemy fire. Smugglers who become scoundrels will use their personal stealth generators to sneak up behind enemies and blast them from behind with a powerful scattergun. Some scoundrels may learn medical techniques to help keep their allies healed. Advanced classes. Gunslinger and Scoundrel. Master of the trick shot and willing to take advantage of every opportunity, the gunslinger learns how to fire 2 blasters at once, specializing in long-range combat with blasters. Long-range combat. Class roll damage, weapon 2 blaster pistols, armor medium, and resource energy. Or the Scoundrel. In addition to a trusty blaster, Scoundrels pack a stealth belt, a scatter gun, and a med pack. Everything they need to get in, knock the enemy out for a loop, and get out alive. Class roll heal damage, weapon blaster pistol, scatter gun, armor medium, resource energy. Combat roll. Smuggler approach to fighting is guileful and improvisational. Preferring to tip the odds in their favor from the start, smugglers often rely on the element of surprise, using stealth and trickery to catch opponents off guard. I guess. Yeah. Despite the slight tactics, they are more than capable of holding their own in a fair fight. Fast on the draw and a crack shot with a blaster, smugglers tend to shoot first and be the last one standing. Shoot first, right. And yeah, I already read the story. And the last of the Republic classes, the Trooper. Across the galaxy, the Republic's elite special forces drop into the harshest conflicts, ready to do maximum damage. Outfitted with advanced armor, huge weaponry, and the best training possible, Troopers combine leadership with suppression fire, a variety of explosives, and incendiary weapons. The Republic experiments with a new generation of heavy blaster rifle, have proven successful, sparkling a galaxy-wide trend towards larger, more powerful, and more versatile armaments. Takes a great deal of strength and training, however, to wield these war machines, so they're rarely used outside the military. Republic engineers have also worked overtime fashioning new defensive gear for the Republic's most elite soldiers. Armor suits that provide maximum protection and flexibility in multiple environments. Yay! Abilities. The Trooper is a heavy weapon expert. All troopers are skilled in the use of blaster rifles, as well as powerful grenade launchers capable of firing explosive rounds and volley of incendiary mortars. The rifles can be loaded with many types of ammunition, allowing the Trooper to tailor his gun's performance for the needs of any battle. Troopers who become vanguards continue using blaster rifles, but also carry powerful shield generators that help them survive tough fights. Troopers who become commandos learn to use assault cannons, massive underslung weapons capable of firing powerful incendiary rounds and other heavy ammunition. Some commandos may specialize in battlefield medicine and become effective combat medics. Story. Not all heroes carry lightsabers, some just have the will to fight. Right. Wait. I'm just making sure you can pause and read this, probably, hopefully. If not, there's a Google. So, this concludes the Republic. Let's take a look at the Jedi. The other side, and then we'll choose. And here we have the classes of the Sith Empire. Sith Warrior, Sith Inquisitor, Bounty Hunter, and Imperial Agent. Sith Warriors. No one inspires more fear than a Sith Warrior. Born for battle, few opponents can withstand rage-filled blows from a warrior's lightsaber, or penetrate a warrior's armor. If dual-wielded lightsaber can't finish the job, there is always force choke to bring an opponent to his knees. Equipment. Mask and spikes, I guess. Despite the reliance on their strength in the Force, warriors have no compunction about donning heavy and intimidating suits and armor. Unthreatened by the use of technology for biological augmentation, warriors' vestment often make use of dangerous and experimental components that imbue the wearer with immense strength and fortitude. Abilities. The Sith Warrior is a fearsome melee combatant, skilled with both single and dual lightsabers. The Sith Warrior uses Dark Force powers in addition to his close-range saber attacks, though not as many as the Sith Inquisitor. Warriors who become Sith Juggernauts continue to specialize in single saber combat. Many may learn defensive lightsaber forms to help shield themselves and allies from incoming attacks. Warriors who become Sith Marauders become versed in combat with lightsabers and learn powerful attacks that utilize both weapons. Advanced classes. Sith Marauder and Sith Juggernaut. Trusted with the task of destroying the Empire's enemies, the dual-wielding Marauder embodies the teaching of Nagasado. I remember him. Never hesitating, never faltering, there is no swifter bringer of pain in the galaxy. Class roll damage, weapon to lightsaber, armor medium, restores rage. stalwart defender of the Sith Empire, the Juggernaut embodies the teachings of Mark Aragnos, charging into the enemies with heavy armor and pure rage. Class roll tank damage, weapon lightsaber, armor heavy, restores rage. So they're a mirror of the Jedi Knights. Combat roll. Sith warriors killed with a lightsaber are unrivaled. Driving at their enemies with strong crushing blows, warriors quickly beat their foes into submission or death. Though the lightsaber is their primary method of attack, warriors also use their dark command of the Force to paralyze, terrify and kill. Protected by heavy armor and their powers of intimidation, warriors wade into the thick of the fight and unleash pure hatred and fury to eliminate all who would stand against them. And the story. Yeah, champions of the dark side. Alright. There you go. Coming next, Sith Inquisitor. Close that. Rude. Where a Sith warrior is rage, an Inquisitor is cunning, a master of force lighting and arcane secrets. The Inquisitor can hold one enemy in the air and stun another, all the while attacking with lightsaber moves designed for maximum pain. Horns and that. Asserting power and authority is one of the highest priorities for the Sith Inquisitor. Their choice of attire reflects this strategy, as they often prefer dark, high-contrasted robes to express their sophisticated tastes and ambitions for political power. Nonetheless, despite regal appearances, great attention is given to ensure all their attire allows the flexibility for stunning acrobatics in lightsaber combat. Of course, some Inquisitors of outfits take expressions to the highest extreme, designed to inspire sheer terror in those the Inquisitor comes into contact with. Abilities. The Sith Inquisitor is deadly due to his skill with single and double bladed lightsaber, as well as his ability to fire powerful bursts of force lighting from his fingertips. Inquisitors who pursue the Sith sorcerer path learn to master force lighting and other dark force attacks, inspiring fear and dread in their enemies, siphoning the life out of them, or using the powers of the force to restore life to their allies. Because that's what the Sith does, they heal people. Those pursuing the Sith assassin's path learn to cloak themselves in shadows, sneaking up behind enemies with their double-bladed lightsaber and unleashing saber and lightning attacks at close range. Some Sith assassins specialize in defensive abilities. Sorry about that. Apparently an ambulance decided to come around the block. Some Sith assassins specialize in defensive abilities, allowing them to shield themselves and their allies from harm. Combat roles, actually advanced classes. Sith Sorcerer draws energy from the forbidden depths of the Force, mastering techniques that sap and drain enemies as they invigorate allies or simply wreak utter devastation. Class roll, heal damage, weapon, lightsaber, armor light, restores force. Assassins leap from the shadow, channeling force lighting through their double-bladed lightsabers, disable and drain their enemies. They are masters of subterfuge, feared by even the most terrible opponents. Class roll tank damage, weapon dual-bladed lightsaber, armor light, resist force. Because obviously when I think an assassin, I imagine a guy with a glowing red sword. But, gameplay. Combat roll. Whether facing a traitorous fellow Sith or a crowd of Republic soldiers, the Inquisitor fights with unlimited fury to create a storm of destruction. Expertise in conducting force energies further allows Inquisitors to draw upon the life essence of themselves and others. This energy can be channeled to bolster their powers, harm their foes, and even to reinvigorate their allies. An Inquisitor's skill with a lightsaber are equally impressive. Often wielding a double-bladed lightsaber, Inquisitors are use quick, guileful, and lethal maneuvers to strike their enemies down with astonishing speed. Story! Yes, SWTOR strategy of the Force. There we go. Bounty Hunters! Because obviously, bounty hunters are a smuggler's worst enemy. A thorough professional, the bounty hunter trains mind and body for every possible job. Blasters, flamethrowers, missiles, energy shields, jetpacks, and the best armor money can buy. The name of the game is preparation and versatility. Preparation is the bounty hunter's best defense, and cutting-edge protective gear is standard equipment for most bounty hunters. Artisans spend months and even years handcrafting the bounty hunter's heavy armor to ensure it offers superior resistance to all manner of weaponry, and that each suit will still allow maximum flexibility and versatility. Offense is just as critical as defense, however, and powerful weapon is necessary for bounty hunters who might have to shoot their way out of a messy situation. It's not unheard of for a bounty hunter to spend as many credits on an advanced bastard as others might spend to purchase an entire stash. Woo, that bodes well for the future. Abilities. The bounty hunter is a heavily armored fighter who specializes in the use of a number of heavy weapons. All bounty hunters are skilled in the use of blaster pistols as well as missile attacks and close-range flamethrower barrages. Their blasters can be loaded with different gas cylinders, allowing them to change the functionality of their blasters for the needs of any battle. Bounty hunters who become power techs power up their close-range attacks, learning new flamethrower attacks using retractable blade weapons and new explosive attacks. Bounty hunters who become mercenaries learn to use a second blaster and learn many new range attacks, including specialized tracer and heat-seeking missile. New dual blaster barrages and new explosive attacks. Some mercenaries may specialize in combat medicine and become effective medics. Patrol! Yes, actually advanced classes. The best in shielding, defensive tactics and high power flamethrowers combine to make the power tech an impenetrable one-man blockade, getting up close and personal to take down enemies of all sizes. Class roll tank damage, weapon blaster pistol, armor heavy, resource hit. Whoops. Have been logged to inactivity. Okay, fine. Mercenaries. A pair of blasters, deadly heat-seeking missiles and a heavy armor make the mercenary mobile weapon platform. There is no problem extra firepower can't solve, and no one with sense gets between a mercenary and their target. Class roll heal damage. Weapon 2 blaster pistol because dual wielding is so cool. Armor heavy, resource hit. Nope. Forgot about the combat roll. I'm getting jumpy and ahead of myself. Sorry about that. Would you please doing that? It's boring. Repetitive. Boring. I'm learning superstar destroyers. Whether working for credits or principal, the bounty hunter pursues targets with dogged determination and methodical precision. Bounty hunters are renowned for their versatility on the battlefield and their ability to go toe-to-toe with force users. Their legendary abilities in this arena have earned them the nickname Jedi Killers. Whoever they must face, however, the bounty hunter comes on with the most advanced weaponry on the black market, packing heavy firepower but always keeping a variety of tricks and gadgets ready to go. Oh yeah, story. Keep getting ahead, man. Hunter, Seeker, Killer, Fire. Blah blah blah. So, Boba Fett. Yay. And finally, the Imperial agent. Behind every Imperial surprise attack, each sabotage, all the great betrayals, was an Imperial agent. Armed for stealth and assassination, agents do the job nobody else can, and as such are trained to use everything from sleeping darts to sniper rifle, stealth belts and knives to advanced probe droids. The Empire risks everything on the Imperial agent's performance and spare no expenses to make sure agents' gears is as smart as they are. State-of-the-art attire with high-grade armor mesh provides protection and ease of movement. Many of the agents' outfits are augmented with advanced communication technology and attachments to facilitate interfacing with varied computer networks and security systems. Abilities. The Imperial agent is an unparalleled marksman with a rifle, but can also utilize a number of high-tech weapons to assist in combat. Agent use several types of grenades, poisons and acids, offensive and defensive probe droids, energy blades, and may even call in help from Imperial forces orbiting the planet to destroy tough enemies. Agents who specialize as snipers upgrade to the longer range sniper rifle and will utilize both environmental cover and their portable cover generator to avoid enemy fire. Agents who become operatives learn to better utilize their close range energy blade and use their personal stealth generators to sneak behind enemies and gut them with blade attacks. Some operatives may use Imperial medical technology to keep their asses healed. So, as far as I know, the Imperial agent and the Republic Trooper are the only classes that are actually different from their counterparts. Everything else is the same for Sith Warrior, Jedi Knight, Sith Inquisitor, Jedi Consular, Bounty Hunter and Smuggler. So, this concludes... well, not really. Dominate score, blah blah blah. You can read this. Hopefully you can, if not, again, Google is the thing. So, this concludes the talking part. So let's see how the character generation goes. So here we are on the character and the customization of the character creator. I chose a Sith bounty hunter for this mission. And we have the species. Human. By far the most common species in the galaxy. Humans are versatile and the norm against which other species are judged. Social ability. Rally. Rallies nearby allies. Cyborg. Humans enhanced by cybernetic implants. Some to compensate for injuries, others to enhance their combat abilities. Social ability. Scan target. Scans the target with a critical cybernetic eye. Zabrak. Fiercely independent and identifiable by their horns and facial tattoos, Zabraks have two visually different cultural groups split almost perfectly between Republic and Imperial space. Social ability. Inspire loyalty. Inspire loyalty from nearby allies, which means what? Locked. Free players cannot access the Rataki species for their class. Locked. Kiss species for the class. Locked. The Kantar species. Lock. The Mirlan species. Sith species. There's an entire species of Sith. Twi'lek. Zabrak. Another Zabrak. And Miraluka. All of these are locked. So, Zabrak, cyborgs or humans for the Sith. The same is valid for the Republic side, only the Zabraks are white. They're not the evil ones. Same species were locked. So, moving on. So, let's have a look at the humans. Human female.
Many hunters set their own rules.
Body types. Right, zoom out. Oh god, please just... Fine, I'll use this because you don't want to... Body type 1, 2... Anyone see any difference? It's slightly bulky here. So, 4 body types for the female. Okay. There's 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 face head types for the humans, female. And scars, there are 17 scars. Complexion, 14 complexions. 8 eye colors. Okay, fine. What does this do? 48 cosmetics and face paints. What you know? 44 hairstyles. Just making sure they're gonna be the same with the other ones. 15 hair colors. Wrong one. No. You can lock them in case it's bad. Ranging from that to red all the way to white, okay? And 46 skin colors. Basically tones. There is customization here if you enjoy the faces. There is no way to actually enjoy change the face to any way you like. So, okay, let's check the middle human.
If there's payment involved, I'm interested.
I also believe there is one voice actor for every character, but I guess we'll have to check that later. Yeah, 4 body types. 24 head styles. Okay, stop doing this shit. Fine. No. Beards. I don't want to see the beards, I want to see the face. And hair, go like that. There's some variation here. Yeah, okay. So 24. There are 17 scars. 47 complexions. 8 eye colors. 36 beards. Well, if you want to be Ming, you can be Ming. the Magnificent. 11 face paints, 28 hairstyles, 15 hair colors, 36 skin colors. Okay, and that's for the humans. We are now with the Imperial Agent, cyber male and female.
This should be interesting.
Just to see if the audio bits are the same or not. Body types 4 for the cyborgs. Head 15. I believe the heads are the same. Scars 17 of them. 14 complexions. 8 eye colors. Ooh, cybernetics. That's nice. Okay, hair color, please get out of the way. I want to see the cybernetics. On the ears. "17 cybernetic implants." Yeah. Okay, no. 28 cosmetics. I believe this might be different. Or not. Could be wrong. 45 hairstyles. Age seems to be the same as the human. Hair color 15. Skin color 36. I guess the skin color is the same for everyone. Right. Check the male.
It should be interesting.
Male cyborg. 4 body types. Just not even trying now. 15 head types. 17 scars. 47 complexions. Which not only changes the face, but also the eyebrows. 8 eye colors. 17 cybernetic implants, same as the female one. 28 hairstyles. 15 hair colors. 36 skin colors. Went with the Jedi Knight as a bug this time.
May the Force be with you.
Don't think it's... let's just check it. So.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy.
I will face down all darkness. Okay, good, yeah, good.
I've dedicated my life to serving others. A Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
Yeah.
Helping others is both a duty and an honor.
Yes, I'm not trying to see this.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy.
Does it sound different to anyone? Because it doesn't sound different to me. So, the Brox.
A Jedi's limits must always be put to the test.
4 body types. Away with tattoos for now. Apparently you need tattoos. Can't be a Zevrak without tattoos. 15 head types. 17 scars. 18 complexions. 6 eye colors. 10 tattoos. 22 hair and horn options. Some of them are just horn, some of them are just hair. Interesting if you like the bug. 15 hair colors, 46 skin colors.
May the Force be with you.
Yeah, if you say so. 4 body types. 15 head types. 17 scar options. 17 complexion options. 6 eye colors. 10 tattoos. 17 horns and hairs. $15 hair colors and 46 skin colors. There you have it.
Helping
Well,
others is both a duty and
yes,
an
yes,
honor.
yes. Let's roll a bit, see what we get. No, not this random that shit. That. Maybe. I'll just roll a bit for every class.
A A Jedi's
Well,
limits
not
must
really.
always
For
be
every
put to the
race.
test.
Skin color. I wanted to check this though. I do believe these ones cannot be red as the Sith ones.
I will face down all darkness in the galaxy.
Whatever you say. Can you please like stop spinning like crazy when I click you around? Why? No, not wrong one.
On the word of myself and my order.
Actually, they might be different. Different voice actors. Could completely and totally be wrong. Maybe they have different text. Could be that. I don't know. You be the judge of it.
Force will guide me.
If you say so.
I'm a loyal servant of the Empire.
There may be different voice actors. Could be. But really, come on. Having different voice actors for each class, male and female, that's a lot of money BioWare invests in this game. Is it true? Could it be true?
This should be interesting.
It might. Okay, so this concludes the character generation view. If you have any questions or if you feel I missed something, let me know. I'll do something about it. Hope you've enjoyed it. And stick around. Coming up next is gonna be the tutorial area. With whatever character I decide to make. Thank you for watching, everybody. Goodbye. And remember to like and subscribe to the McWine a lot and the first place. See you around. Probably in the game if I like it. If not, There's plenty of fish in the sea.